Most people I talk to start in the exact same place. They say, I'm doing fine, I'm healthy, I don't need help. Why would I even think about independent living? And honestly, that makes sense. If your health is good and life feels manageable, staying at home feels like the obvious choice. But here's the part that surprises people. Independent living isn't really about needing help. It's about making everyday life easier. So today, I want to talk about why independent living often ends up being easier than staying at home, long before anyone actually needs care, and why so many people wish they had understood this sooner. Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. I'm Rob King from Valley Senior Advisors. We help seniors and their families find the best senior living options in the Phoenix area, and our services are 100% free. Before we get started, make sure to download the Essential Arizona Assisted Living Guide for free at valleysenior.advisors.com/assisted living guide, or click the link in the description. And if you find this information helpful, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Let's start with what staying at home actually looks like when things are going well. In the beginning, it feels comfortable and familiar. You know your house, you know your routines, you're in control of your schedule. And as long as your health is good, most people don't feel any urgency to change anything. But what often gets overlooked is how much work it takes to keep life running smoothly at home. Home ownership or even renting comes with a constant stream of responsibilities. Maintenance, repairs, yard work, bills, appointments, grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, driving, planning social time. None of these things are overwhelming on their own, but the issue is they never stop. And over time, even when someone is healthy, those responsibilities start to take up more mental and physical energy than people realize. It's not a crisis, it's just friction. Small tasks start feeling more tiring. Errands require more planning. Driving at night feels less appealing. Cooking becomes repetitive. Social planning gets postponed because it feels like effort. What's tricky is that none of this feels like a reason to move. So people just adjust. They do a little bit less, they go out a little bit less. Their world slowly shrinks, not because they can't do things, but because it's easier not to. Now let's compare that to independent living, because this is where the misconception really lives. A lot of people assume that independent living means giving up something. Giving up independence, giving up control, giving up privacy. But in reality, for many people, it does the opposite. Independent living removes friction from daily life. You're still independent, you still come and go as you please, you manage your own schedule. The difference is the background noise of life gets quieter. There's no maintenance to manage, no repairs to schedule, no yard work to worry about. Meals are available without planning, shopping, or cleanup. Transportation is easier. If you want to drive, you can. If you don't have to. The basics of daily life become simpler, and that frees up energy. And that energy matters more than people think. When you're not using your time and attention just to keep your house running, you have more bandwidth for things you actually enjoy. Hobbies, fitness, social time, travel, volunteering, or sometimes just relaxing without feeling like something else needs to be done. One of the most common things I hear from people after they move to independent living is, I didn't realize how much my house was taking from me. They weren't struggling before, they weren't unhappy, but they didn't realize how much effort it took to maintain the status quo. Another big difference is social connection. And this is important especially for people who consider themselves independent or even introverted. Independent living doesn't force socialization. No one is knocking at your door telling you to make friends, but it makes connection easier. Social interaction becomes built into the environment. Meals, activities, casual conversations, familiar faces. You don't have to plan weeks in advance or drive across town to see people. And over time, that changes how people feel day to day. Many residents tell me they feel more energized, more engaged, and more mentally sharp, not because they were lonely before, but because connection became effortless. There's also a practical long-term piece that people don't always think about. Independent living creates a smoother path forward. If health stays great, that's wonderful. You keep living your life with fewer responsibilities. But if something does change down the road, you're already in an environment that can adapt more easily. You're not scrambling, you're not making decisions under pressure, you're not forcing a big move during a stressful moment. Staying at home can absolutely be the right choice for some people. especially if support is already in place, the home is manageable, and social connections are strong. But what I want people to understand is that independent living isn't a step you take when life gets hard. It's an option that can make life lighter while things are still going well. And if you're in the Phoenix area and you're curious about independent living, like what communities are out there, what pricing looks like, and what kind of lifestyle might actually fit you, that's exactly what we're here to help with at Valley Senior Advisors. Our services are completely free and there's never any pressure. We help families understand their options early so decisions don't have to be made in a rush later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.